A man travels the world in search of what he needs and returns home to find it. Such is the case with Rockets superstar James Harden, who left Oklahoma City to become the man in Houston, but returned for Game 1 of the NBA playoffs on Sunday night to discover that which he left behind is now what stands most in his way. Oklahoma City took a 13-2 lead when Houston failed to score a field goal for the first 6 minutes, and while the game did get close at one point, the Thunder really never looked back, never trailing in the game and leading by as many as 35 points, paced by the relentless Russell Westbrook, who had 19 points, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds. Meanwhile, James Harden scored only 3 of his 20 points in the second half as Oklahoma City gets the Game 1 win, 120-91 over Houston.
I thought our defense was outstanding throughout the game. Going into this game, this is a very explosive offensive team that can beat you in many different ways. But I thought we locked in. All 5 guys participated. Our defensive energy was good from the start to finish, and that's what we focus on all the time, and that's what we did tonight. And I was happy for the guys. They did a good job of following the game plan and executing it and playing as hard as you can possibly play.
There's only one guy, like Russell, and that's himself. I mean, is nobody like this guy. And then, the pressure he puts on the other point guards, how strong he is, how quick he is. I got on him for missing a few layups, but he kept going to the rim, and he never stopped. So he's always been fearless for us this whole season. We need him to continue to keep putting pressure on the defense. And next game, they're going to try to make it tougher on him. They're going to send 2 or 3 guys at us, so we got to make the right plays, and he's doing it all night. So, we got to continue to, keep moving the ball and build on what we did tonight, but not get complacent and too confident, come out and respect this team next game.
My job as a point guard for this team to stay in attack mode. Like Kevin said, he wants me to stay in attack mode. My teammates, my coaches want me to stay in attack mode and try to find ways where it can give us opportunity to get to the basket and get guys open shots.
I thought we just kept doing what we needed to do. I thought we picked up our intensity. I thought Russ did a great job of just being everywhere tonight. The way he was on the ball, he was going, getting his hands on balls, deflecting balls. We just did a total team effort. That was probably one of the better defensive games I've seen in the last month.
There were a lot of guys out there playing in their first playoff game, so it was, it's. I figured that we'd have a little bit of a, I was interested in see how we were going to start, and I was happy that we were able to, gain our footing and tie it up in the second quarter. But again, like I said, we didn't have a whole lot of flow, and you got to give Oklahoma City credit. They took us out of most of what we were trying to do.
Just being here, being in a playoff atmosphere, on the road. It was our first game, like I said, but that probably was good for us, that we lost like that. Now we can watch the film and know what we can get better at and come out and execute in the second game.
After the game, Houston players claimed to be more overwhelmed by the pressure of appearing in the franchise's first playoff game in 4 years than by the Thunder's defense. But as Kendrick Perkins so eloquently put it, that seems to be a personal problem. Meanwhile, with a 3-day layoff, the Rockets are actually headed home and will return to Oklahoma City for Game 2, 6 o'clock on Wednesday night. Reporting from Chesapeake Energy Arena, Damon Fontenot, News OK Sports.
At Nafy Fine Jewelry, we believe that jewelry is art. Our designers create beautiful, lasting treasures from your ideas or family heirlooms. We carry a wide selection of engagement rings, wedding bands, watches, and fine fashion jewelry from all over the world. Need a repair or appraisal? Our expert jewelers and gemologists are at your service. Nafy Fine Jewelry. Why buy a piece of jewelry when you can own a work of art? Located in Cassidy Square at North Penn and Britton Road.